Stand on the top of your mat, Samasiddhi. Modify intermediate series. Bring your hands to the heart center. Take a deep inhale. Vande Gurunam Chanana Ravinde Sandara Shita Swatma Sukhavapode Nishreyase Jangali Kayamane Samsara Halahala Moha Shantye Abahu Purusha Karam Shanka Chakrasi Tarelam Sahasra Shirasam Svetam Pranamami Patanjali Om. Open your eyes, Samasiddhi. Start activating your Ujjayi breath. As you inhale and exhale, feel your rib expanding to the front, to the back, and to the side. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, forward fold, flex your thigh. Inhale with a straight back. Exhale, hands on the ground, right foot, left foot to the high plank, shoulder forward. Chaturanga Dandasana, elbow near your rib. Top of your foot on the floor. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feel all your finger pressing down to the floor. Stretch the side of the body as you listen to the sound of the wave, the Ujjayi breath. Exhale, bend your knee, look forward. Inhale, step forward, straight back. Exhale, fold forward down. Inhale, strong legs, arms up, look up. Exhale, Samasiddhi. Again, inhale, arms up, look at thumbs. Exhale, fold forward down. Inhale, sternum forward. Exhale, hands on the ground. Step back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, press your top of the foot on the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll stay here for 5 breaths. As you inhale and exhale, listen to the sound of the wave. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, step or jump forward, straight back. Exhale, fold forward down. Inhale, strong legs, arms up, look up. Exhale, Samasiddhi. Last one. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, fold forward down. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, hands on the floor, walk or jump, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. As you're gaining more flexibility on the back of your legs, try to press your heels down to the floor, inner thighs up. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, jump forward to Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Here we will practice Naudi Kriya between Surya Namaskara A and B. Take a deep inhale. Exhale everything out. No air is coming in, and then try to vacuum up your stomach. When you want to let it out, let the stomach out first before you take the first breath in. For those who are struggling, imagine you are drinking bubble tea and there's a bubble that got stuck in your straw and you try to vacuum the bubble up. That's pretty much what it feels like. We have another video that teach you how to do Naudi Kriya. And there are different variations. Here is the final, the ultimate version of the rolling, the churning of the stomach. Alright, back to Samasthiti. Let's get ready for Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, bend your knee, arms up, look up. Exhale, fold forward down. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, hands on the floor, Chaturanga, Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, shoulder back away from your ear. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, bend your right knee 90 degrees. Feel the front leg and the back leg are hugging to the middle. Inhale up to Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Exhale, hands on the ground, right foot back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, bend your left knee 90 degrees. Hug in the midnight. Inhale up to Virabhadrasana A. Exhale, hands on the floor, left foot back, Chaturanga. Inhale, press the top of the foot on the floor, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Don't forget your Ujjayi breath. Inhale and exhale fully. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, jump or try to flow forward. Exhale, fall forward down. Inhale, bend your knee, arms up, look up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, bend your knee, arms up, look up. Exhale, fall forward down. Inhale, sternum forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Last exhalation. Inhale, up. Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, right foot back, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Same exhalation. Step left foot forward. Inhale, up, Virabhadrasana A. Exhale, hands on the floor, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana. As you inhale and exhale fully, remember to externally rotate your arm as you press down your thumb, your index finger to the floor. Exhale fully here. Inhale, forward, straight back. Exhale, fold forward down. Inhale, bend your knee, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samasthiti. Last one. Inhale, bend your knee, arms up to Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward down. Inhale, sternum forward, pubic bone back. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot forward. Inhale, arms up. Left leg straight. Exhale, hands on the ground, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot forward. Inhale, come up. Right leg straight. Right inner thigh up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Exhale, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Fully inhale, fully exhale as you're listening to the sound of the wave, the Ujjayi. Stay here for 4 more breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale fully. Inhale, jump forward, straight back. Exhale, fold forward down. Flex your thigh. Inhale, bend your knee, arms up, look up. Exhale, back to Samasthiti. Parakushtasana. Hand to your waist. Inhale, jump, hand hip distance apart. Exhale, fold forward down. Grab your big toe. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, fold forward down. Elbow to the side, shoulders away from your ears. The weight is at the front of your heel as we come to the Parakushtasana. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, step your foot on your hands, fingertip near your heel. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, fold forward down to Padahastasana. Elbow to the side. Now you're trying to press a little more weight to the front of your foot. Fully inhale and exhale here. Next, inhale, straight back. Exhale, hands to the hip. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, back to Samasthiti. Utthita Trikonasana. Inhale, step your right foot back. Use your right heel to pivot. If you draw a line, your heel will line up to your back heel or back arch. Externally rotate your right leg, but at the same time, press down with your big toe mount. Inhale, right arm forward, right side of the body very long. Rotate your left rib, left chest to the sky as you extend your left arm into the sky. Utthita Trikonasana. Keep pressing down with your big toe mount as you externally rotate your right thigh. Feel your tailbone is pointing to your left foot. Inhale, up. Exhale, turn. Inhale, the left side of body very long. Left big toe mount pressing down as you externally rotate your left thigh. Reach your right arm into the sky. As we come into the triangle pose. Inhale, come all the way up, turn to the side, step your left foot forward, square your hip. Keep your right hand on your right hip. Inhale, left arm up. Tuck your tailbone like you are dunking a basket. And exhale, reach your left hand forward to the outside of your right foot. If you cannot do that, put it inside. If you can, keep it at the outside. Remind yourself, right hip back, sternum forward as you reach your right arm into the sky. Pavrita Trikonasana, the reverse triangle pose. Keep extending your chest to the back of the mat as you push down your right hip back through pressing down of your right big toe mount. Exhale, look down. Inhale, come all the way up. Switch side. Left hand on your left hip. Tuck your tailbone. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, reach your right arm forward and forward. Place your right hand to the outside of your left foot. Left hip back, sternum forward, and left arm into the sky. Continue with your Ujjayi breath. Here you want to feel your left big toe mark pressing down. As you're pressing down, you keep your left hip back. Exhale, look down. Inhale all the way up, hands to the side. Exhale back to Samasthiti. Uddita Parshva Konasana pose, side angle. Inhale, step your right foot back. Bend your right knee 90 degrees. Exhale, place your right hand outside of your right foot. Reach your left arm to the side of the ear as you gaze into your left hand, the side angle pose. Here you want to press your right knee into your right arm as you rotate your left hip into the sky. Inhale, come all the way up. We're gonna switch side. Bend your left knee 90 degrees. Exhale, left hand to the outside of your left foot. Reach your right arm to the side of the ear as we turn to the side angle pose. Externally rotate your right arms as you feel your whole right side of the body stretching. Inhale, come all the way up. Turn facing the back of the mat. Place your left knee on the ground. Be easier. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, turn left armpit to the outside of your right knee. If your left hand is nowhere near the floor, just have a namaste hand. Otherwise, left hand to the ground. Reach your right arm forward. Left knee off the floor. And one day, left heel can be onto the floor as we come to the Parivrtta Parshva Konasana, reverse side angle pose. And keep your gaze at your right hand. Exhale, look down. Inhale, come all the way up. Switch side. You can place your right knee onto the floor. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, feel your right rib getting close to your left thigh. Right hand's onto the floor. Again, if your right hand is down to the floor, just have a namaste hand. If your right hand is onto the floor, reach your left arm over. Right knee off the floor. One day, right heel onto the floor. Reverse side angle pose. Continue to gaze at your left hand as we twist your body. Exhale, look down. Inhale, come all the way up. Arm to the side. Exhale to Samasthiti. Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, step your right foot back. Be careful here not to point your toe outward. You want to point it forward, even a little bit inward. Inhale, hands to your hip. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, straight back. And exhale, forward fold to Prasarita Padottanasana A. Hands on the floor, in line with your heel. Elbow, shoulder, distant apart. Bend your elbows 90 degrees. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, hands to your hip. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale here. Inhale, arms to the side. Exhale, hands to your hip. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, fold forward down. As we come to the B pose, keep staring at the tip of your nose. You feel your body wants to go through your legs, but your head is not touching the floor. If your head is touching the floor, you need to step in a little bit. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale here. Inhale, arms to the side. Exhale, interlace your finger at your back. Rotate your shoulder back and down. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, fold forward down to the C pose. You want your hand Feel like your hand is sinking down to the floor. So keep engaging your abdominal muscle and keep staring at the tip of your nose. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to your hip. Inhale with a straight back. Exhale, fold forward down, grab your big toe. Inhale, straight back again. Exhale, fold forward down to the D pose. Bend your elbow 90 degrees. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, hands onto the floor. Point your right toe outward so you can bend your knee into the same direction and bend your right knee. Place your right elbow in your right inner thigh. Push your right knee out and lift your sternum up. Sink your hip low. You can deepen the pose by pushing your feet and your knee head on the floor. But if it's too much for you, you can just stay at your first pose. Exhale, hand to the floor. Inhale, come all the way up. Switch side. Left elbow into your left inner thigh. Push your left knee out. Straight back. Point your right toe into the sky. You can stay here or you can deepen the pose. It's an easier version of the Chinese split. Side split. So after we are warm with the pose, we're gonna do the real side split. Everybody can do it, just a matter of the height. So choose your height. And of course, if you are very, very open, then you can be very close to the floor. It's okay to have the hip way off the floor. Feel the stretch on your inner thigh. So we come to the side split. We'll stay here and breathe. Inhale, slowly come all the way up, hands to the floor. We're gonna turn ourselves to face the back of the mat. We can start with a half Hanuman like this. Bend your left knee. And slowly you can increase the distance by pushing the left knee back and back. Here you want to try to square your hip. Left hip into the floor, and you want to draw your right hip bone back as you lift your sternum up. For those who are still very tight, both hands onto the floor. It's quite alright. But remember to keep pushing the left hip down and square your hip. Exhale, hand to the floor. Inhale, come all the way up. Switch side. Again, if you are very tight, just stay with the half Hanuman. Otherwise, increase the distance. Push your right hip down. Draw your left hip bone back. And lift your sternum up. You can have your hands on the floor or hand into the sky. The Hanuman pose. Exhale, hands to the floor. Cross your leg, and then we come to the downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, jump, step forward, straight back. Exhale, fold forward down. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, Samasthiti, Parsvottanasana, the pyramid pose. Hands to the back of the body, reverse Namaste hand. Inhale, right foot up, turn to face the back of the mat, square hip. Push your big toe out into the floor. Right hip back, inhale, straight back. Exhale, tummy to your thigh, chest to the knee, and one day chin to shin. Remember to keep squaring your hip here as you push your big toe mound into the floor. And straighten your left leg. Left rib want to get a little closer to the right thigh. Exhale to the Mudra Bandha. Inhale, come all the way up. Change side. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, fold forward down to Parsvottanasana. Here you want to push your left big toe mound into the floor as you square your hip. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms to the side. Exhale, Samasiddhi. Virabhadrasana 3. Hands to the heart center. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, reach your right leg back. Here you want to square your hip. You want to feel your right inner thigh is up as you push your right hip down to the floor. Keep your balance by staring at one place on the floor. Straighten your right leg as much as you can. Inhale, come all the way up. We're gonna switch side. Hands to the heart center. Lift your left knee up. And exhale, reach your left leg back. Point your left toe. Square your hip as you turn your left hip down to the floor. Feel your left inner thigh is up. And keep staring at one place onto the floor. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, Samasiddhi. Vinyasa. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, fold forward down. Inhale, straight back, look forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knee. Inhale, jump forward and squat down. We are going to the sitting pose. The first pose is Parsvottanasana. Place your left hand back, knees together. If you are tight, place a block underneath your heel. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, twist. You can stay here by have a Namaste hand. If you are open enough, try to take a bind. Parsvottanasana is the first sitting pose of the second series. Inhale, look down. Exhale, release. Change side. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, twist. Try to get your armpit closer to your knee so you can take a bind. If you are nowhere near the bind, then please just have a Namaste hand and look up. Inhale, look down. Exhale, release. Vinyasa. Hands on the floor, jump to Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knee. Inhale, jump forward and sit down. Kranchasana. You want to first bend your right knee. Place the top of your right foot onto the floor. Hands to your left foot. Inhale, try to straighten your left leg. If you cannot straighten it, just stay there. Otherwise, straighten your left leg. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, chin to chin. And look at your left foot. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, release. Mudra Bandha check out. Inhale, Navasana. Exhale, hand to the floor. Inhale, hit off the floor. Exhale, down. Change side. Place the top of your left foot onto the floor and grab your right foot. If you are tight, bend your right knee. Otherwise, straighten your right leg straight back and exhale chin to chin as you look at your right foot. Kranchasana.
下巴会抬起来，因为它要吞下那只鱼。是。五，水线之后滑翔在水里，抓住一只鱼，然后吞下去。
Inhale, straight back. Exhale, release. Vinyasa, hands on the floor. Inhale, up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, onto the floor. We're gonna start our back bend series. The first pose is Shalabhasana. Feet together, point your toe to the back of the mat. Top of your hands onto the floor. Inhale, come all the way up. Strong back. Legs straight. Now we're going to the B pose. Bend your elbow 90 degrees. Continue with the same pose. Feel like you want to lift your thigh off the floor. Exhale down. Place your hands onto the floor. Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knee. Inhale, hop forward. Top of the feet onto the floor as we come to the Virasana. Remember not to rotate your calf muscle outward. You just want to lift it up and try to sit between your feet. If you are tight, you can place a block underneath your hip. Otherwise, start to lean back. Lean back and back. Lift your pelvis up to the floor. Rotate your tailbone forward. And if you are open enough, you can have your back onto the floor. As we come to the Supta Virasana pose, trying to open your quadricep. Inhale, come back. Push your elbow down to the floor, strong core, come up, hands onto the floor, and jump to Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, onto the floor again. Getting ready for the Dhanurasana, the bow pose. Bend your knee, hands to your ankle. Pop big toe mouth together. Inhale, come up. Bow pose. You want to use your back to lift your thigh off the floor. Exhale, rotate to the side. Side bow pose. Parshva pose. Keep your back bend here. Inhale, come all the way up. With lots of back bend, turn to the left side. Inhale, come up again. Exhale down. Hands onto the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knee. Inhale, hop forward, top of the feet onto the floor. Getting ready for the camel pose. First, by using your hand guiding your pelvis to point your tailbone onto the floor, lift your sternum up, like your sternum like a balloon. And now by slightly bend your knee and try to grab your feet, push your hip forward, open your sternum, open your chest into the sky. Continue to push your pelvis forward and feel a strong push on top of your feet. Inhale, come all the way up, hands onto the floor. We're gonna reach our arms forward. The hands is shoulder distant. The arms are straight. and try to place your chest and chin onto the floor. If you are very tight, then have your forehead onto the floor as we come to the melting heart. Here you want to externally rotate your arms. Slowly come up, hands onto the floor near your rib, Vinyasa. Inhale, up. Exhale, down dog. Bend your knee. Inhale, hop forward onto the floor. As we lie down to the floor, we are getting for the Setu Bandhasana, the easy version of the bridge pose. Here, you don't want to point out, you want to point forward. And you want to imagine there's a block between your knees. You don't want to drop the block. Big toe mouth pushing down. Imagine there are eggs underneath your small toe mouth. You do not want to crush the egg. So by pushing down the big toe mouth, inhale, come all the way up. And then you can interlace your back, rotate your shoulder left and right in. Continue to push your hip up into the sky as we come to the Setu Bandhasana, the bridge pose. Exhale, slowly come down. I'm going to turn it around so you can see my hands because we're going to do Urdhva Dhanurasana. When we do the Urdhva Dhanurasana, we want to keep our arms externally rotate. How to keep arms externally rotate? By keeping your elbows in. But it's our natural tendency when we lift our arms over our head, our elbow turn out. But we want to keep it in. So here, you can place your pinky toe outward a little bit. If you place your pinky toe, point your pinky toe, just the pinky toe outward, then the elbows can get a little bit closer. So here we're gonna try to place the weight on top of our head first. Adjust your elbows here. Want to keep it in, remember? Keep your elbows in. Big toe mouth onto the floor. Inhale, come up. Urdhva Dhanurasana. Try to straighten your arms and push your chest forward. Big toe mouth onto the floor. We're gonna stay here for 10 breaths. Exhale, hands to the floor. We want to walk our hands in. Again, rotate your elbows in. Keep them in and inhale, come up. Second set of the 10 breath Urdhva Dhanurasana. One of the best back bend exercise. Keep pushing your chest forward. Lengthen your breath. Feel your rib opening up. Strong legs. And think about happy thoughts. Exhale, head down. Walk ourselves in for the one last time. Elbows in again. Inhale, come all the way up. The third set. Keep pushing the big toe mouth down. Imagine the block between your knee. Don't drop your block. Push your hip into the sky. Feel like you want to straighten your legs. And you always have the Ujjayi to go back to. 8, 9, and 10. Slowly come down. Congratulations for the 30 breath of Uva Downing Asana. Now, hug your knee in. Slowly come up. We're gonna do the counter pose. You can slightly bend your knee here. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, fold forward down. Remember the target is at your back right now, so you can bend your knee slightly. The point is to release the pressure at your lower back. Long deep breath here as we come to the counter pose. Inhale, come up. Cross your leg, hands on the floor. Inhale, come up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend your knee. Inhale, hop forward, squat down. We are getting for the Bakasana pose. Place your hands onto the floor. Keep your elbows in. Stay in. You don't want them to turn out. Stay in. Push your knee into your armpit or your arm. Tiptoe. Hip high. Reach your head. Reach your chest forward. Feel your fingertip pushing back. One leg off the floor and one leg, both legs off the floor as we come to the Bakasana pose. Stay here. 3, 2, 1. Shoot back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. After the Bakasana, we are getting for Pincha Mayurasana. Here we want to do the first exercise to open our shoulders. So measure your elbow distance, your forearms apart. I personally like to have it a little bit closer. The reason being is our skin tend to roll on the floor. So get your elbows to be the shoulder distance apart. Lift your knee off the floor, hip high, and try to get your head through your arms. Through your arms. Feel the opening of the shoulder. Feel like your chin is to the chest. Keep pushing your chest back by lifting your arms up. In other words, when you're doing Pincha Mayurasana, you are raising your arms. You are raising your arm. So do this exercise again. Head through the arms. Open your shoulder. 3, 2, 1. Now back to your mat. You can go to the wall or you can just stay at the same place. Elbows onto the floor, one leg off the floor if you can. Both legs off the floor as we come to the Pincha Mayurasana. We're gonna stay here for 10 breaths. For those who are still practicing Pincha Mayurasana, you are welcome to go to the wall. Exhale down to the child pose. Inhale, come all the way up. Handstand exercise. When you are doing handstand, you want your hand to push up. So do this exercise. Externally rotate your arm. Externally rotate your arm and raise your arm. Externally rotate your arms and push into the sky like you are elevating your scapula. So not down, but up.
接下来是推出去，推出去。
Elevate your scapula. That's how you stabilize your shoulder.
第一个手机的
So externally rotate and lift up. And here's another exercise for the very beginner. In the very beginning, you are a little bit scared. So try to go to a wall and do a down dog like this. So feet onto the wall. And hands, it's about a little bit longer than the forearm to the knee. And try to find a place that you are like doing a down dog, but with the feet onto the wall. So most beginner can stay like here. Here you feel okay. And if you feel okay here, and slowly straighten your leg, so your hip, shoulder, and wrist is almost at the same line. That's how you have the sensation of arm lifting up. And for those who want to lift the leg, they can lift the leg, but it's not important. The point is to get your hip, shoulder, and wrist to the same line. And so that's for the beginner. But for those who can jump up into the wall like this, you can stay there, but remember to push out like we just did, and then try to feel the space at the back, at your lower back. So you want to point your tailbone towards your heel. And for third type of person, of course, if you can balance, then you can balance. So here we want to start to do the exercise of 1 minute handstand exercise. Wherever you are, you can walk up to the wall, or you can jump up to the wall, or you can have no wall. But the point is to stay there for 1 minute.
T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
After the 1
4,
minute,
3, 2, 1, 0.
slowly come down. Make yourself toward your mat. And child pose. Remember your ujjayi breath, but now you want it to be long and deep. And slowly you can slow down your breath. Inhale, head up, reach your arms forward, top of bottom of the feet on the floor. We come to the down dog. Next pose, we're gonna do the pigeon pose. Inhale, right leg up, place your right leg forward, right knee onto the floor, left knee back and back, left hip to the floor. And of course, if your right knee is nowhere near the floor, you can use a block between underneath your right hip. Otherwise, you can just stay here. And remember to sink your left hip down. Feel the external rotation of your right legs. You can deepen the pose by turning your body to the 2 o'clock direction. No, that's 11 o'clock direction. Inhale, come all the way up. We're gonna switch side. Left leg forward, left knee onto the floor. Remember, right knee back and back. And try to like rotate your right hip to the floor. Now you can feel the external rotation of your left leg even more. gonna turn ourselves toward the 2 o'clock direction. Feel like your left foot is at the center of your chest. Inhale, slowly come up, back to the down dog. Inhale, hop forward and sit down. Adha Matsyasana. So bend your left knee onto the floor, place your left foot onto the floor, and right leg over your left leg. For the beginner, you can use your left arm to hug your left knee. And if you are getting open enough, then try to get your left elbow to the outer right thigh. And for those who are open, you can actually grab your left foot. And right arm is back. And if you are open enough, you walk your right hand to your left inner thigh as we come to the Adha Matsyasana. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release. Mula Bandha checkup. Inhale, bow pose. Exhale, hand to the floor. Inhale, hip off the floor. Exhale, down. Switch side. Right leg's on the floor. Left over right. First, hug your left knee straight back. And exhale, place your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. You can place your right hand to your left foot and walk your right hand to your right inner thigh. Stay here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release. Vinyasa, hands on the floor, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend your knee. Inhale, jump forward, sit down. First, bend your right knee. Place the top of your right foot onto the floor. And open up your legs up like 120 degrees. Turn your body toward your right side. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right hand near your left foot. If you cannot grab the left foot, that's quite alright. Just feel the right side of your body is extending. For those who are grabbing your left foot, rotate your right armpit, rotate your chest into the sky. Here you also want to feel your right hip is sinking down to the floor. Parisgasana pose. We're going to take a 10 deep, long breath here on each side. Inhale, come all the way up. Change side. Inhale, both. Exhale, hand to the floor. Inhale, hip up. Exhale, down. Top of the left foot on the floor. Open up your right leg up. Make sure that both legs are about 120 degrees apart. First, rotate your body toward your left leg. Lift your left arm up. And exhale, try to grab your right foot. If you cannot grab the right foot, that's quite alright. If you can grab the right foot, try to have both hands onto your right foot. Rotate your left armpit, left rib into the sky. As we come to the Parisgasana pose, your left hip want to sink down to the floor. Inhale, come all the way up. Vinyasa. Exhale, cross your leg, hands on the floor. Inhale, up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Gomukhasana, cow pose. First, by placing your right knee onto the floor and try to get your left knee near your right knee and try to walk yourself back. Try to have both sitting bone onto the floor. Adjust yourself a little bit. For those who are very tight, you see a huge space here. You can place a block in between your knee. Otherwise, try to keep the top of the feet onto the floor. Inhale, right arm up. Bend your right elbow. Use your left hand to get your elbow toward the center of the body more. And then try to grab your hand. For those who are tight, you can use a belt. And then inhale, straight back. Lift your sternum up and stay there. Long breath. Straight back, look up. And exhale, fold forward down. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, release. Keep your feet onto the floor. Don't move them and rotate yourself 360 degrees to change side. Adjust your feet here a little bit. Inhale, left arm up. And then move the elbows to the center of the body a little bit more. And use your right hand to grab your left. Once you take a hold of it, lift your sternum up and look up. Long Ujjayi breath. Exhale, calm down. Inhale, come all the way up. Vinyasa, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Knees onto the floor. Headstand practice. For those who are still practicing headstand, you can just stay here like a dolphin plank and try to walk your hip forward and use your shoulder to support your body. And for those who are already practice headstand, you can place the top of the head onto the floor and come up to the headstand. Long Ujjayi breath. Feel the support of your shoulder. You don't want too much weight on your head. If you feel any stress on your neck, come down right away. You can practice with the wall or just stay with the dolphin. Exhale, slowly, slowly come down to the child pose. Stay here for 10 breaths. Inhale, come all the way up, cross your leg and sit down. Now you want to cross your leg. If you can cross any way that you want. For those who are already lotus your leg, one trick to deepen it is by having the knee closer. With the knee closer, it's a lot easier for you to do the yoga mudra. So left hand to your left foot, right hand to your right foot. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, fold forward down. The modification is just grab your elbows. Or you can interlace your finger and point your hand to the sky. So take different modification if needed. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, release. We're going to do Kapalabhati here. We're going to do 200 of them. Remember, concentrate on the exhalation. Every exhalation, feel your tummy is pushing in. So just concentrate on the exhalation here. Inhale, exhale. 1. $50. 100. 150. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale. Feel the sesha of the Kapalabhati. Sesha is what's left, what's remaining. Feel the sensation of Kapalabhati. Now we get into Upulutihi. Exhale by bending your body forward. Engage your core. Inhale up. Stay here. Knee a little bit higher. Strong core. Three, 2, 1, and release. Slowly release your leg. Shavasana. Place your shoulders onto the floor, palm into the sky. Completely release your body. Release your ujjayi. Release your bandha. Enjoy your shavasana.
享受你的